Hi, today I'm going to be talking about harmonics, and they're the whistling-like sounds on the violin. And there's also one of the very fun parts about the violin and little nuances that the violin or stringed instruments can do that other instruments like the piano or wind instruments like flutes cannot do as well, because wind instruments can, but then it's very different. Now, let me start off by talking about what exactly a harmonic is. And what a harmonic is first I have to explain that when a note is played, regular note is played, not a harmonic note, this sound, or this sound, all the other sounds, they're actually a whole bunch of notes all playing at the same time. Right? From low to high, there's a bunch of sounds that are being played at the same time. This is what we hear and perceive, right? But all in the background, there's going to be a bunch of other notes playing at the same time. Now, what a harmonic is when you disrupt the flow into one spot, and it gets rid of a lot of the notes that sound low in the register. There's actually, if you play a note, there's going to be a bunch of notes that's going to go in a pattern like this, right? These notes being low, going up, and these notes being super high. In a harmonic, it cuts the lower half, and it gets rid of the low sounds. So, let's talk about our lowest string called the G string. And it's very low, it sounds like this. Right? Now, if you want to make a harmonic, you would put on the string, there's going to be specific locations, very precise locations, where if you play very lightly, then it won't exactly disrupt the flow, but it will get rid of the lower notes. And that will be exacting on each half, and I'll explain what that means. So here's the violin string, right, from here to here. If I play half, then this is the sound you get. Right? Then half. Cool, right? Now, if I were to lightly place my finger on a place that is not meant to be a harmonic, then it will completely disrupt the flow of the note, and you'll get something scratchy and disgusting like this. You can't even really tell if it's G anymore, because there are notes that are being not played and played at the same time that should not be, right? Now, if I were to put that, and then put it in the middle, and there goes our harmonic. Now, the next half is going to be where the next harmonic is, and it could happen so now I cut the string like this. This is the harmonic. The next half is either going to be over here, which is in between here and here, or right here, which is in between here and here. And let me demonstrate. It's the first half, the second half, and the second half. Right? And actually, the lower you go, the higher the sound is, and the higher you go. Right? It's very whack. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's very confusing. But the harmonics are played at different places on each string, and it's going to be cut in half each time. We could actually go one step lower, but it'll be hard to play. There you go. And then half again, so half between here and here, so right here. And then half again. It's hard to play, but it should be there. Now, the importance of this is it's actually used in violin literature, and it is, let me go into something very specific, and it's called the artificial harmonics. Now, what the artificial harmonics are is you're artificially creating a harmonic, right? So here we explained that there's a harmonic if you play in the middle, right? Now, what if I were to cut the string with my finger, cut the string's length with my finger, and now the string is only this much, it's this long. All of these strings are cut off. This is what's left. Then my harmonic would be in the next location accordingly. It is cut exactly the same amount. So if I give the harmonic a length to play at, then it'll be played like this. And now we're to play, right? As I explained that there's a harmonic on the third finger here. right? Naturally, if I cut the string by one note by doing this, then the harmonic wouldn't be here anymore, and it would sound disgusting like the other one that I showed you, right? But if I were to play one more note higher on where the harmonics normally is, because I played one more higher here, then it'll create a harmonic again, because now essentially what I'm doing is I'm making an artificial harmonic. So, and this works as long as you keep the pinky to the distance where the harmonic should be, and the finger on what note you want it to be. So now, the harmonic's always going to be the note that the open string is at. So this is a, right? Since it's an A string, there's a low A harmonic, high A. Now, the next note here is a B, right? If I were to play the harmonic one more note higher, it became a B. It's a high B, right? It's pretty cool, right? And then if I go another note higher, C, right? And if I go to one more note higher, D, works on every string. And here's a little example of what cute little thing you can play with artificial harmonics. And yes, you could play bravado on the harmonics, because you could just play, because essentially when I described in the other video, it's going to be 3 notes and you play it back and forth. So alright, so it's like that. And of course, as I explained before, but if you place your finger incorrectly, and this is also the reason why when new students learn artificial harmonics, no one wants to listen to this, because they can't get it accurately, because accuracy is key in this technique. This is what it sounds like without accuracy. It's disgusting, right? And this is with accuracy. Very clean and precise. And today what we talked about is harmonics, what a harmonic is, and why it's important to our violin literatures, because composers actually use it. And this is one of the various nuances the violin has, and this is also why the violin sound, a part of why the violin sounds the way it is. Thank you for watching.